When you imagine German food, pretzels, schnitzel, sausages, and tankards of beer may be the first things that come to mind. And that's totally fair. In my German adventures, I've had my share of each. But the truth is, each German state and region has something new and unique to add to the table. And in today's episode of my Tastes of the World series, we're heading to Munich, the capital of the German state of Bavaria, to dive into the culinary classics that define the region. Here's the food you can't miss if and when you make your journey to this cozy Bavarian capital.
Münchner Weißwurst with a pretzel. The classic sausage pairing of Munich, this thick white sausage is boiled and squishy and tastes like, well, boiled and squishy sausage. When properly paired with mustard and a warm salted pretzel, it's actually quite nice. I enjoyed mine at a market stand in the Victualian market. Schweinebraten. Pork is a bit of a staple here, and when it's roasted, even better. Schweinebraten is a fatty, tender roasted pork doused in gravy, crunchy loin pieces, and thick, squishy potato dumplings. This is a really heavy and hearty meal that may leave you needing a nap, but it's so good. Käsespätzle. Aside from on pretzels, cheese doesn't find itself as integrated into the German cuisine as I'd like. That's where Käsespätzle comes in to save the day. Spätzle is an egg-based noodle, and Käsespätzle is kind of like a German mac and cheese. Topped with fried onions, it's so cheesy, so thick, and so delicious. I enjoyed mine on a cool, pleasant patio at Altes Hackerhaus. Dampfnudeln. In Frankfurt, there's Frankfurter Kranz. In Berlin, the classic Berliner. Here in Munich, you can't go without Dampfnudeln. While I'm sure there are homemade versions that are a little smaller and less aesthetic, Dampfnudeln is a spongy and delicious dessert cake, especially when doused in a rich, thick, warm vanilla sauce. Leberkäse. Munich is among the most expensive cities in Germany, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have its share of quick, cheap, and probably unhealthy snacks. While Leberkäse translates to liver cheese, the fried meat between this bread roll sandwich doesn't actually contain liver or cheese. It does taste a lot like bologna, though. Bavarian beer. You can't come to Munich, or Bavaria in general, without indulging in the beer scene. Munich is the home to the largest beer festival in the world, after all. Whether it's in a beer hall or a beer garden, you can't shy away from a crisp, malty Hofbrau lager in a tankard.
These are, of course, just a few of the must-tries you'll find that capture the overall tastes of Munich and, further, Bavaria as a whole, and it's far from a comprehensive list. That said, I'm certain I missed plenty of the defining eats in this cozy, charming, Baroque masterpiece of a city, so share your recommendations and favorites for myself and for one another in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.